Alright. Hey, what's happening, everybody? I am the Dragon God of Gaming, Editor-D.Dragon, and welcome to this week's episode of WWE Round Up. Now, if you guys can't tell, I'm not in the best of straits at the moment. I'm not very happy. I spent last night all in the hospital, and I do not feel good. I'm very in a very, very bad mood. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quickly run through some things. I'm gonna make passing mentions on some of the promos, but I'm gonna stick mostly to the matches so we can get this, straight and done and over with. I'm gonna have it up by the time I'm supposed to. So, bear with me, you guys. I'm just very tired. Okay, next week I'm gonna have a lot more of a bombastic feel to myself, but other than that, I can't right now. Anyway, before you guys wonder, and I do want to tell you guys this now, I am gonna be from now on the permanent host of WWE's Weekly Round Up. Tui passed that on to me, and he wanted me to do it because he's running out of time for a lot of things. So yeah. But that's okay. I do appreciate it too, and I'll take up that responsibility. So, alright. The beginning of the night obviously had Brock Lesnar for WWE Raw come out and, show off his, I guess, Money in the Bank contract. Just talking crap with it. Using it as a boombox. So, yeah. But he refuses to cash it in on Dolph Ziggler. Well, I'm sorry. He refuses to cash it in on either Seth Rollins and Kofi Kingston. And Dolph Ziggler was the one attacking Kofi Kingston. I guess he figures that Kofi Kingston isn't really worthy of the WWE Championship. So, I guess that's it. It's not that bad, but again, it's like you're kind of disrespecting the contract here. And I think all that I'm doing this when I am because there was an exclusive that came out that Stephanie McMahon, I guess WWE did not like how Brock Lesnar was handling the contract, refusing to do anything, and making it like a toy. So I guess something's gonna be done about it. So, all right, first match of the night. Shane McMahon versus Lance Anoa'i. For those of you that don't know who Lance Anoa'i is, he is Roman Reigns' cousin. Well, I guess Lance Anoa'i tapped out with a triangle choke, and of course, Shane McMahon being Shane McMahon at the moment, he refused to let go because he's attempting to make a point to Roman Reigns. And once you touch someone's family, Roman Reigns would eventually show up. So he came out, did what he needed to do, but the match wasn't that good. Because the guy didn't even have a chance before the match. Obviously, Drew McIntyre came out and laid him out before the bell, so it just was a train wreck from start to finish. Nothing with Shane McMahon in it is really, really good. The Miz pulled him to a really good one, but it's like this false tough guy bravado is not really good for anybody right now, and highlighting him as the best in the world is only tanking WWE even faster. So, yeah. Alright, a quick passing note. Brock Lesnar figures out that he has a year to cash in the Money in the Bank contract on whoever the heck he feels like it. So, and starts beating Paul Heyman with the contract. So, yeah, not a bad one. But still, for someone who's supposed to be in WWE for as long as Brock Lesnar has, you would think that he would know how long a Money in the Bank contract would be for. Alright. Next match would be the Iconics versus Becky Lynch and Nikki Cross. The match was pretty good, obviously. The Iconics are underrated in the ring. They know what they're doing, and they actually are pretty good. But for the Iconics, it's just really, they're annoying as all hell. No one wants to deal with them. No one is going to deal with them. And it's still strange with how they did Sasha and Bayley. The minute they gave them the belts, they took it right off of them and put them on someone like Billie Kay and Peyton Royce, who wasn't ready for championship gold just yet. But I mean, they're good in the ring, but it's just no one wanted to see it yet. So I don't get it. But Becky Lynch and Nikki Cross defeated the Iconics. I guess Becky Lynch has a new move called the Manhandle Slam. I haven't seen it before, but it was used to put down someone like Peyton Royce for the 1, 2, 3. After Cross took out Billie Kay. Sorry, again, you gotta have to deal with me a little bit. So yeah, that it was a pretty good match from start to finish. Again, the Iconics are really underrated in the ring. They just should not be given a mic. So otherwise, it was a really good match. All right, Antonio Cesaro, or just Cesaro, versus Ricochet. Now, obviously, as I said before on this list, Ricochet in any match is gonna be beautiful. He's gonna make it a classic just by his mere presence and his mere athletic ability alone. Cesaro is not really ready for something like that. I mean, Cesaro is very powerful. He's very fast, but Ricochet is just on another level when it comes to that. The entire thing just showed off what they can do and why they're really good at what they do. Flipping around with the greatest of ease. But the real thing is, I don't understand why they didn't give Ricochet the cleanest of a victory as he should have. Ricochet caught Cesaro with a head scissors takedown to pin him. I don't understand. But anyway, the match was absolutely really good from start to finish. They know how to do it in the ring. That's why they're the best in their business. And, they're too good for what's going on at the moment in WWE. So, Ricochet, Cesaro, you can find anywhere else. You're absolutely wanted somewhere else. Believe me. Alright. Braun Strowman versus The Miz versus Baron Corbin versus Bobby Lashley. Don't know why this was a thing, but I guess this was a thing. AJ Styles was announced that he was injured and he couldn't compete. And then Baron Corbin attacked him in the training room. Why would you announce him actually injured and then have him attacked? If you're gonna, right now, Baron Corbin is the modern version of Hornswoggle Goat. You place him somewhere and it kills the storyline instantly. Literally nobody cares what Baron Corbin does. Who out there is a Baron Corbin fan? I'll wait. And don't just say it just to be different. I know you. But maybe I spoke too soon, because Corbin defeated The Miz, Strowman, and Lashley by pinfall. He hit the end of days on The Miz, and well, that's kind of that. Just because the Miz was kind of down and out as much as he is, so yeah. I'm not going to say the match is not bad. It's not. It really isn't. The match was absolutely really good because you have someone like The Miz, who has that credibility to know how to pull out good matches, and Braun Strowman, who the crowd just loves to see wreck. Bobby Lashley is underrated in the ring. It's just like, if they give him something really good to do, they should, because the man knows what he's doing. And I can't say very much for Baron Corbin. Even if he has an extended match, sometimes he falters a lot, so I can't really give him too much credit, but he knows what to do inside a ring. So I would say it's a really good match. I liked it. Bray Wyatt's Firefly Funhouse introduces everyone to The Fiend. These have been pretty good. I don't understand them, and they're looking like they're paying off, so I'm going to keep on giving Bray Wyatt that shot to basically say, hey, this is what's going to happen with this. And he's showing it. The creepy side is coming out, and I'm getting what I asked for. A long time ago, when it started airing, when I did this, I said, as long as it ends up in Bray Wyatt becoming one of the most creepiest things on the internet, or the creepiest thing on Raw, then it will be perfect. So, it was pretty good. Sami Zayn calls out Seth Rollins. This would be the end of the night. Eventually, this match ended with the stomp to Sami Zayn, and Sami Zayn losing by pinfall. What did Sami Zayn do? But let me stop this here. And what came out of all this, and the reason why I just kind of shoved it to one side, is because of the AEW reference that Sami Zayn did. And good lord, there's gonna be hell to pay. So that will be the end of Raw. That's fine. It was a really good night. But let's see if SmackDown has anything else to offer us. Alright. As I said, I'm going to quickly run down everything. Let's go. First off, to start with the night, and I like this, Kofi Kingston is going to be taking on Kevin Owens. There's going to be no promo. They just get right to the action, and that's what I like. So, Kevin Owens had, pretty good control throughout the entire match. And, basically, Kofi Kingston just wouldn't stay down. Basically, Owens went for a pop-up powerbomb. Kingston got out of it, jumping over him, and hitting the Trouble in Paradise from straight behind him. Scored the win. He pinned him. Kofi Kingston actually won by pinfall. But the match was pretty good from start to finish. Kofi Kingston is really good. He knows what he's doing in the ring, and his acrobatic talent and, will to survive in the ring really gets the crowd pumping at the beginning of the night, so people are just going to be really receptive to that. Kevin Owens is really, really good as a heel, regardless of what you want to say about the man. The man knows how to do heel work, even though he's not like a complete tool in real life. The man is actually very charitable in real life. The man knows what he wants. But Kevin Owens is really good in the ring himself, and he can make himself look like the dastardly villain no matter what he does. So, it's just magic in the ring. Alright, next. Heavy Machinery won the title shot at Daniel Bryan and Rowan. Well, there's no other team that seems to be credible. All I could say is Heavy Machinery has been eyeing the championship for the better part of like 3 to 4 weeks. So, eventually it was going to happen that they're going to come out and call out the tag team champions, which is Daniel Bryan and Rowan. And I guess they called them cowards, saying that they wouldn't up titles. And obviously, Daniel Bryan and Rowan showed that they wasn't. So they just left, just getting bombarded by the crowd. But it wasn't a great promo, but it was something for the fans to look at. The first promo of the night, so I can't really say anything about it. Carmella versus Mandy Rose. This is the first time I'm going to say this, but this was not a really bad match. Mandy Rose is good in the ring, but sometimes she can just falter a bit. And that's not good when you're in a ring, like something like that. Carmella herself is a veteran in the ring. Regardless if you want to call her a veteran or not, she's a veteran in the ring. She knows what she has to do to pull out a great match. And she has been doing that. But at this moment, the Rose defeated Carmella from distraction from Sonya Deville, which allowed Mandy Rose to roll up Carmella for a win. So, not a really bad match. There was some good, excellent points in there where, Carmella looked like she was going to win. And Mandy Rose was just really trying to put Carmella down. So, and it's nothing, it was never anything against Mandy Rose. It's just, she comes off like she just doesn't care about the sport. So, this is just shows that Mandy Rose does deserve where she is. So, hey, do what you do. Well, for the first time, Elias actually gets a championship. On Shane McMahon Appreciation Night, when everyone was appreciating Shane, I guess R-Truth appeared, and they cornered him, giving Elias his first ever championship win. And I'm gonna tell you why this is gonna be bad by the end of the night, but I guess the match came in through, and Elias pinned R-Truth with that swinging drift away. So, yeah. So, the match wasn't bad, but it was not great either. So I would say, it was pretty good. Alright. Next up, Bayley versus Lacey Evans, with Charlotte as a guest commentator, I guess. I said a lot of things about Lacey Evans over the past couple of weeks, but she does have game. It was just that when she went into a championship match, she shouldn't have been in the championship match just yet. She hasn't been on TV for very long, and even when she is, I'm not gonna say I can't even say that. Lacey Evans has been on TV for a while, but it was just not wrestling. It was just they were just making her as a model, and then expected us as the viewer at home to say, "Oh, she's credible as the championship fight against Becky Lynch." Yeah, no. But the match was really good. Bayley pulled Evans into really good spots, and I guess talked her through it. You can actually kind of see how Bayley was talking to Lacey Evans, getting her to get some of the things going. That's something that came across on TV, but that's how Bayley is really good how she is. So, hey, the match was really good. Bayley eventually defeated Evans with the Bayley to belly, and basically rolled up Evans to earn a victory. So, hey, good match, good ending. Alright, this is why I said, this is why I said, the championship reign of Elias is going to end very quickly. The, main event of the night came when Roman Reigns and R-Truth took out, Drew McIntyre and Elias. I guess, when Truth pinned Elias, after Reigns speared him half to death, Truth took the referee and said, count it for the championship. 1, 2, 3. It happened. So, the match wasn't really good. I didn't like it very much, but it was something for the end of the night for people to go home happy. R-Truth is still the 24/7 champion and only 2-time 24/7 champion. And it looks like R-Truth is still in the run regardless. So, that was the end of SmackDown. Not bad. I'm not going to say it was really bad. It was actually a really good night. Pretty good matches. But it falls short in the promo category, so can't complain there. Alright, next and last up NXT. Okay. First off, we started off with Mia Yim versus Bianca Belair. These two came to blows a couple times during their extensive run on the roster, and not bad. So, this is gonna be Bianca Belair's, I believe, second official loss. Yes, she's lost in a couple other matches, but remember, in those matches there were multi people, and she wasn't the one personally getting pinned. So I'm gonna say this was her second loss, because Mia Yim got out of a powerbomb, which, hey, you can get out of a powerbomb then, hey. And she grabbed up Bianca Belair's hair and pulled off a 8-V or protect your neck, I guess, for a pinfall victory over Belair, which is really, really badass. I get one per video, ladies and gentlemen, and yeah, it was a really good match. Mia Yim is really good in the ring. She's a veteran of the ring. She knows what she's doing, and her striking ability and her grappling ability is second to none. Bianca Belair is still relatively new to the, to the ring, but still she's absolutely amazing in the ring. She's pulled off many classics, so I could say personally, Belair is really good at what she does. So, other than that, these two know what they're doing in the ring, and it just pulled off a really good match. So I loved it. Let's go into the next. The new guy coming into NXT, Kushida versus Drew Gulak. Obviously these two are very submission, based specialists. And obviously they weren't gonna have Kushida lose. Alright, so you guys already know the outcome. So this is what I'm gonna do. Kushida got basically into the that hoverboard lock, and hey, but he wasn't able to fully apply it. So hey, what do you guys say? But I think this is the first time that Kushida actually got a pinfall victory. And I think it was like more of a roll-up than a pin attempt, and scored the win. Hey. But after the match, Gulak just started calling out Kushida before he started stomping off like a child. Other than that, the match was great. Two submission-based specialists just going at it. They're gonna want, submissions. They're gonna want to go for it. So there's a lot of things that revert into that. Drew Gulak is really good in the ring, even though he's kind of underrated than overrated. And Kushida is just showing off what the heck he can do. So, 10 out of 10. I liked it. Okay, Oney Lorcan versus Danny Burch. Oh, sorry. Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch versus Forgotten Son. Sorry. I was looking at something that's what's happening. I'm not even gonna say very much about this match because it was really good, but it ended in a no contest. Because of somebody attacking everyone else. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna leave it here, like that. But it ended really horribly, which ended with the Undisputed Era on top of ladders for some reason. So, hey, staking your claim, you're staking your claim. But remember, Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch and the Forgotten Sons are still in position, like the Street Profits, to go on and fight for the NXT Tag Team Championships. And I guess that's what staking the claim is right now, and they're using this to do it. So this is what I call how to end something in no contest, but still make it good. So if you guys go watch anything from these past 3 shows, go watch this ending brawl from NXT, and treat yourself. Anyway, that was the end of the WWE Weekly Roundup for this week. Hope everyone enjoyed. As I said, I'm going to be doing stuff. I'm going to be the permanent host from now on. I kind of didn't get that yesterday when Tweet told me. I thought he was doing it, and he kind of told me a little bit late than normal, and yeah, things happened the way things happened. But anyway, this was really good. I liked it. Raw was kind of meh. SmackDown amped it up a little bit, but still kind of subpar. Always, if Raw and SmackDown was going to be a failure, Raw, what tops it off with Raw effort would be NXT. So I would suggest, if everything's been crappy for you that week, go watch NXT and it'll be pretty good. Otherwise, I hope everyone enjoyed today. This was a lot of fun. You're going to be getting me every single Thursday to do the weekly roundup. So, hope everyone is enjoying. Hope everyone's having a lot of fun. I am. Again, I apologize for me being a little monotone today. Not been really feeling good. Last night was one of the most horrible experiences I've had. So, I'm not in the best of straits here. So, I hope you can bear with me. Next week, I'm going to be a little more better. So, just bear with me for now. But anyway, I hope everyone enjoyed today. But good gaming, happy hunting, and I'll see all you dragonlings back inside the world of WWE. Hope you guys enjoyed today, and I will see you guys next time for some more Damien Dragon action. Peace.